Hi guys, welcome on this awesome system here. What are we looking at? This is pure ArcoLinux. Pure, not pure. It is a product of ALCI and it's empty. I mean, I've installed simple screen recorder, I've installed pulse audio, I installed power control. Melt, I don't know if I've done that yet, but VLC to test my sound. The video was okay, and that's it. There is nothing Arco on here. So this is a project separate of ArcoLinux, but it is still the same, yes, the same Lego blocks from ArcoLinux. So we got 3 lines from Arch: core, extra, community. Multilib is not there. Am I up to date? Update will not work. Our alias, we need to really type it all out. And there is the Xorg server that we can update, and that's it. Now, this is SSD, right? This is a hard disk. This is the real metal. That's why I can afford to update my Xorg server. Now, let's start with getting a browser, because I think I don't have one yet. Voila. Let's start with that. So this morning I had the idea to go to alci.online. I had the idea to build something new. It's actually not on the website yet, so I should make something more, so more projects, more lines, but get the building code. There is this idea that I had. Let's create an ALCI ISO with Zen. So there's Linux Zen kernel, and let's create the same thing for LTS. And both of them have been explained on the website how I did it. So let's see, home. If you want to build an ArcoLinux operating system and use Calamares, right, for it, as the delivery system, then this is your website. The other one is Scarly, which is an ArcoLinuxISO.com. That's completely year after year writing down every little step to build up an ISO. But this is just a pure Arch with Calamares on top of it, and then this idea came to me. Let's add Linux Zen and let's add Linux LTS. So this one is a video how after retrospect, so in retrospect, after everything has been done, explaining what I did. And then I thought, well, let's make a video and make it from scratch, since it is super easy if you have melt, right? And the only thing we need to do is compare actually and change the ZEN in LTS basically, and we got ourselves a Linux LTS ISO, and that's where I'm on now. I am now on the results of that project. So this is the Zen kernel that's there, and you can download it from here, from SourceForge ALCI. Not this guy, I'm gonna delete this guy. SourceForge is more than enough. And then accept files, here they are, the new guys are here, pure dev ISO LTS Zen. So, burned myself an ISO, basically, booted up, and I've got this XFCE look, and that's it. And now it's up to you, right? I already did some things. The bash RC probably is gonna explain some things I've done. Control H, the history here. So this one, that one, that one, that's all I've done until now. And you've seen me type in Firefox, so that's not there for some reason. But that's what I did. So it's now up to you. You have your Zen kernel. Maybe that will help you with your hardware, because that's why we would change a kernel, right? The only reason to change a kernel is something like that you have issues with Arch Wiki kernels, is the reason to do it, to switch around. I agree, kernel. Voila. And you start reading the stable one, the hardened one, the long-term one, and the Zen kernel one. Okay. So I'm not gonna make the video longer than needs to be. I mean, maybe I'll make another video how to tweak this thing, because it's basically an empty thing. Maybe you would like to see what's empty. This is XFCE, right? Can't do anything about it. This is all XFCE4 goodies. There are a few things I've added. Let's pin them. So Firefox is because of me, Simple Screen Recorder because of me, VLC is because of me, and all the rest is pure ArcoLinux XFCE4 goodies. Alright, have fun exploring ALCI, have fun exploring these toys, because basically we're all big children, so my wife says, and well, ArcoLinux is one big Lego box, and you can choose kernel Zen and kernel LTS and so on, and play around with all kinds of desktops. We have 22 desktops at ArcoLinux to play with. There seems to be no end in the flexibility that ArcoLinux provides, and that's awesome. All right, cheers.